Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video here on the Java Let's Play world. This is not super flat. There were some, you know me, I always seem to screw that up at some point. So, yes. Today, we are going to finish the pyramid. Come hell or high water, we will. There's honestly probably not a lot left. I managed to fill an entire row of quartz blocks, which are smelting up right now. We need at least four and a half more stacks to, I think, will be sufficient. But we'll just do these, see where that gets us, and then we can kind of figure out from there how much we're going to need. As I've said, if I actually managed to get today, Friday, off. Monday for you. If I hadn't gotten today off, there's no way I would have been able to do this. But thanks to my boss, here I am, and we can get this finished. I also spent all morning cleaning my damn apartment, which is significantly cleaner than it was before. The bathroom is all nice and clean. All I gotta really do is prep all of the equipment for equipment. Well, yeah, equipment. All the things I need to, all the things I need for this weekend in my bathroom. So, can't wait. Can't wait to spend 3 days in my bathroom. I can't wait to spend 3 days in my bathroom. This song is severely sarcastic. Well, that was interesting. I wanted to go for an iCarly type thing. Type song. That's clearly not what happened. Look at those visual glitches. Oh. Only when you're moving. It's right at... Well, that's weird. I don't know if you can even see that. Oh, actually, you should be able to. I guess everything's just miniaturized on my screen. A witch. A witch, I tell you. A witch. Anyways, I'm just going to settle into getting used to doing this again. And we'll be back after the time lapse and the music in the background. Maybe if I can actually place blocks appropriately. So my estimation on how much we're gonna need, the math said, and the math shouldn't lie, but I think the math might be lying. Unless I have way more smelted over here than I think I do. Is that? No. Oh, okay. Oh, we're just out of range. No. That's why nothing grew. Oh. Alright, I guess we're gonna go AFK for a little bit. I'll just sit up here in my little house and go AFK. So maybe you'll hear other future me talk while we do this. Alrighty, narrator sheep here. So just we're gonna be real quick here because I don't have a lot of time, because that leads us to our first of the two hopeful topics I'm going to talk about here during this time lapse, and that is time management, something I severely lack here, because this only took me maybe 2 hours worth of work. Now granted, I still have to edit and upload and do a variety of other things, but we should have done more in this episode. But it's mainly because of how terrible I am with time management and how much I'd rather be doing something else rather than sitting here. The biggest issue, actually, and this is an excuse, but it is an issue, is my chair is broken. I just am not comfortable sitting here for hours on end because this chair, the back is just, it's falling off. And so now I have to get a new chair because I can't even really repair it, at least not in a way that I know of how to repair it. I can't think of one. Well, anyways, where was I going? Right. So this episode, the super flat, all could have been done. So much more could have been done in the time that I had. I just didn't use it wisely. Maybe not the super flat. I mean, I guess I could have stayed up really late working on the super flat instead of stopping at like 10 and then staying up for 2 hours watching videos. But you know, you want a break. I'm also preparing for this isolation experiment, which you guys will know how that goes before I do. The experiment should be ending sometime after this video goes up, but of course you won't hear from me again until Friday on how that went. Of course, if the stream does manage to stay alive for 3 days, then you will hear from me. Anyways, number 2, I talk about an end update sometime in this video, and I kind of just had an incomplete thought. So what I wanted to say was the Nether update made it even more difficult to navigate the Nether. Now, you could use an Elytra, but using an Elytra in the Nether is reckless, and it's very dangerous. Plus, there's just so many hostile mobs, and it was already difficult with all the hostile mobs. Now it's even worse, because you can't just wear full diamond. You have to wear diamond with, you know, a little bit of gold on, and you gotta make sure the gold doesn't break as you're walking through the Nether, especially if you're not getting a lot of XP, and it's not an enjoyable process. It's very anxiety-inducing. The end, however, the most difficult part is the bridging, or trying to throw ender pearls across and throw them into the void. So it is, but isn't the most. It is, but isn't easy to navigate. With an Elytra, it's super easy. It's just as easy as the overworld. You just fly around. The only mobs there are shulkers, but unless you get close to the end city, they're not an issue, and they're basically no longer an issue once you have an Elytra on. The biggest issue will be if you're on the inside of the building and they start just pummeling you with their shulker spit or whatever. It's the only time they become a real issue. Otherwise, it's Enderman and Endermites if you're using Ender Pearls. And Endermites are so rare, they're a pretty crappy nerf to the Ender Pearl. I think Toycat puts them as one of the most useless mobs in the entire game. And that is true. They're not a good nerf. Anyways, so in an end update, I want to see things get added to the end, but I don't want the end to, because how do you make the end because it needs to, I guess, yes, be more difficult to navigate, but if you're going to do that, I need a reason to go through those forests if they add a forest of some sort. I need a reason to go through whatever they come up with. I don't even know what you'd come up for an end update. Whatever, there needs to be a justification for going through that difficult thing and doing all that extra work. And I don't know what you could add beyond more armor and tools to make things better. You have to come up with some unique item that doesn't negate the use of other items. So, I don't know. As well as, if they're planning another dimension, it needs to make sure that whatever we add in the end doesn't get negated by this new dimension, or whatever. If we're planning a new dimension, but we're still working in the end, we need to make sure these things balance. And that's why I could never be a game developer. I couldn't do that. It'd be way too difficult. I'd have to like completely rewrite everything as you come up with updates, which is kind of surprising that Minecraft's made it this long. And yes, they have had things that have negated the use of other items. Rip the furnace minecart. It will be missed, but anyways, that's enough rambling from me. We're over time anyways, so you can get back to past me. Okay, past me here. So the previous scene, I was like, oh, I think I did the math wrong. No, the math has been done right. The math has been done right. I'm pretty sure. We just have to keep trading for emeralds, which is taking, a sweet old time, as per the usual. Because, I don't know, some days they'll go and do their midday restock, and then some days they just won't. Big issue is we just don't have enough farmers. We have 3 farmers that we trade with. Probably could use more than just 3. But I do want to build some auto farms. Not auto melon, but auto pumpkins. Melons are just more efficient to mine, at least in my opinion. But, we'll see. And look at that, we're at 143 for levels again, which kind of brings us back up to where we were before we... Did we die, or what happened with all those levels? Oh, I did some enchanting. That's what I did. I don't ever... Yeah, that's what I did. It's like trying to remember, like, what did I do to lose levels? Now I remember. Anyways, just keep getting back to grinding out the wheat. Why did I do it like that? What am I doing, Doc? There's a right and a wrong way to do this, and I'm doing it wrong. Moving on. So, what was I... So, the last 2 episodes I've found that I've been rambling a bit too much. Like the previous episode, I actually had too much rambling. I had to cut stuff out. I didn't watch the video, so I have no idea how coherent it actually is. But, oh well. Oh, I have been doing well. It was interesting. So the latest video, I guess, so the last video in this series, it had like no views the first day, and the next day it had like 2, and then the day after that like 4. And like I stopped watching it and I stopped paying attention, and all of a sudden it's at 25 now, and I'm like, oh, I mean 25 isn't a lot, but it's doing well. The channel is doing surprisingly well. I would think it's because of the Super Flat series. Everybody likes the Super Flat series. It's either that or just the way we do videos now. Everybody seems to like it. Truth be told, it's still taking us 3 weeks to do this mega project, and it's not even going to be done once we finish just the outside, because we still have to do all of that stuff on the inside. Doc, you know what the heck it's called. We still have to do the floor on the inside fill that with white concrete, which is going to take a long time. Luckily, we have the sand. We just need gravel. We got efficiency 5 now, so there's that. We just have to go get more gravel. I'm not even sure. Do I just want to go out to the middle of the ocean with my 1 shulker box, which is currently down in the mine? I guess I could bring my ender chest. An ender chest, I should say. And just fill it up. Fill the shulker box and it up, and then fill up my inventory, and then come back. Oh no, that's right! We have chest boats now. Blah. So we can... It still would be nice to have all of my shulker boxes, but tragedy has it that we lost it all. What time is it in the afternoon? It's 12 in the afternoon. Okay, maybe we won't get to the bottom, and we'll just go kill the wither, and then... Not today, obviously. I'm talking in the next episode. We'll just go kill the wither. Like... 4 times. Yeah, we're gonna get 12 wither skeleton skulls. It's gonna take a long time. 12 or is it... why not? Just 12, 9, whatever. You know. Who cares? Just getting them out. Just get a stupidly large amount of them. Who cares? I care. I gotta spend all that time in the nether. Actually, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in the nether here. Because the super flat, I've given up on trying to mine the entire end city. That's just, I realized that's going to be a lot of blocks for no reason. Like, I have no use for those blocks. I talk about it, but I have no use for them. Not at the moment, anyways. And actually, they're all the purple blocks. I kind of wanted the end stone bricks. But instead, I got stupid purple blocks. So, I don't care. Also, I really hope this next Minecraft is an end update. Because the end is just... It's just boring. There's nothing out there. You go out there, you find one mega structure, you get your elytra, you know, maybe you try and go find a second one, so you get 2 elytras. You find, but you'll find maybe a few of the small ones on your way there. Get some more shulker boxes, maybe you make a shulker farm, maybe that's, you know, a bit out of your reach. That's really the only reason is, like, you go out there is because you need more shulker boxes. Or you'll lose your elytras. Something like that happens. Well, anyway, apart from that, with just something that... So, obviously, elytras are a very powerful item. And making making it a renewable method for it that isn't just exploring would be exploited within no time at all. So maybe with the next update, there's a renewable way to do it, but it doesn't require a ton of exploring the end. Or maybe it's still, so you still have to, I don't know. There has to be something else because, you know, you're just asking people to just keep making their Minecraft worlds larger and larger and larger and larger and larger and larger and larger, and you know. It's a runaway effect. Obviously, you know, most people... I think they've never really had to worry about the issue because most of the people who play Minecraft to that extent have no issues with going and deloading their end. And then, if they're on Java, Bedrock, they're kind of screwed. But on Java, you know, I would assume most players probably have no issues plugging into... I don't know if MC Edit's still a thing, but something like MC Edit. And then deloading a bunch of chunks. So that they can reload. That way they can shrink the size of their world and stuff. And just re-explore those chunks, but... You shouldn't have to do that. for one item. One item. And obviously, probably, you know, the Totem of Undying helps slow down that effect. That you'd be losing it, because Totem of Undying keeps you from dying. But, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I still think an end update is needed. It's too boring out there. I want to see some fun biomes. I don't know how I feel about hostile mobs and stuff, because right now the end is very because the end is how do I put, so the Nether was difficult to navigate before the Nether update, and then they added the Nether update and it got even more difficult to navigate if you don't have like a Strider or something. But I could ramble on for a while. I'm just gonna focus on this. We're very close to being done. I think we'll just smelt up one more stack. I think that'll do us. Pretty good. So I think we're done trading. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not. We'll go see. However, smelting up one more stack is still gonna take some amount of time. We're only an hour 22 in today's video. Although, no, wait. I did do some before I hit record, because I was doing something before that. Which is why I didn't hit record until hour 20 minutes ago. But I don't know what that was. But nevertheless, though, the fires are still going, which is nice. No one's ever said, oh, the fires are still going. Fires, plural. Most people would be like, oh, the fire's still going, you know. Maybe in reference to a campfire or a fireplace. But, anyways, yeah, we're just gonna sit here and wait, as per the usual. I would normally be trading, but I don't have a need to trade other than to get some more emeralds to get more carrots. And as you can see, I have an ender pearl. I had to murder a man to get that. He just came up to me and was like, "Sup, bruh?" and just freaking smacked me around. I must have looked at him the wrong way. And this sounds very bad out of context. The Enderman spawned underneath the pyramid, alright? That's what happened, alright? Okay. Enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's done. Well, I mean, the outside's done. Kind of, anticlimactic, but it's done. We have extra stairs, as I kind of expected, but my math was pretty close to... It was right. My math was right. Alright, we're not gonna question it here. So now... we need a lot of gravel. I don't quite sure know how much gravel, but we need a lot of gravel. So I gotta find a place to go get said gravel, which is going to be the ocean, because I don't know of a gravel biome anywhere near here. So, cool, we do. I didn't realize it, but look how close we are to the ocean now. I mean, I guess we were always that close, but it didn't seem like it. Now we're knocking on its doorstep with whatever we build next, but there's not a lot of desert between us and the ocean now. And there's just also taken out a massive chunk of the savanna and desert, so it's kind of wild. Oh, we gotta go do the maps, the maps. We gotta go do the maps. What's Dora the Explorer's map song? I can't think of it at the moment. I'm the map. Something like that, right? It's... I'm not sure. Well, this didn't take very long. Had I just had another hour... okay. Another 2 hours of time. 2 more hours of time. I could have completed it in the previous episode. Which, to be fair, I pretty much did. I just didn't use it wisely. And shut up, phone! Anyways, the map. The map. That's what we're here to update. The map. I think I don't think it's on there, truth be told. Do we want to go get gravel, or do we want to just rest the relax the rest of the afternoon? Okay. So we need 2 maps. Okay, so we saw what it looked like. It was just stuff. Let's go out there and get a proper look of it. What is Phil sending me? Yeah. He's asking, is it going down tonight? Oh, someone liked one of my tweets. Anyways. Yeah. So, oh, shut up. Why did I take the buzzer off? Why? Well, anyways, what was I thinking about? Oh, right. So I saw some tweets today. It all started with a bunch of NASA stuff. It was a bunch of NASA tweets. And they were all just like these one words. Like one word, like opportunity, you know. Talking about like one of the rovers or something like that. And then it turned into... Oh, and that filled in. We're done. Yay. Guess we could light the area up more, but meh. Let's go take a look at this thing. Back up in my office. No, so we all set these like one word tweets that for the most part seemed like, I don't know, some of them made sense, like they're talking about what they do or like what their focus is, but like obviously one of them was opportunity, but opportunities, it's right, opportunity's the one that just died, right? Because there's curiosity, perseverance. Oh, that's not the right spot. And something else. It doesn't matter. Point is, look at that. Why did... Oh, of course. Yeah, it looks a little smaller than the other one, even though they're exact same size. Also doesn't look square, but it is square. Take a look at that. We got a donut. We got whatever the heck this is. We have 2 beautiful pyramids, which we can see out our balcony. Balcony. Well, we do have a balcony out this window here through all this glass. So much glass. But looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I thought they must have fixed that because there was a time in Minecraft history where if you looked through the glass, you couldn't see, when you looked through the glass, you couldn't see other glass. But they must have fixed that. And whatever render engine, the Java, I think, honest to God, Bedrock might work. But might work like the olden days, where if you look through glass, you could if you look through one piece of glass, you can look through all the pieces of glass. But I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things. Gosh. So think about how long it took us to do the skyscraper, which, you know, it's small on the map, but it's yeah, how long it took us to do that. Think about how long it took us to make the donut. Think about how long it took us to make the Oreo. And then think about how long it took us to build these 3 structures. Now, granted, they're not done. They're not. The insides have to get worked on, but we do need a few more beacons. So we do have to go do that. We also need gravel to do the inside of this one. And gravel is not easy to get at all. Not in this world. Not really. So we'll go take the thumbnail shot, and then that's it for this episode. Not that I don't have time to do more things. I certainly do. I just want to get this out. Get a few more days in the next. Get the podcast highlights up. Get that stuff done for the week, and then continue doing prep work for the experiment. There isn't a lot of prep work that needs to be done still. I don't think so. Most of it's done. I'm trying to think of what's left. I need to open up the air mattress. I need to open up the batteries. I need to get the new SD card in the camera, get the camera batteries up and running. Then I need to get the streaming set up, get the stream key switched over. There's a variety of things that need to be done. Then I gotta take out all the trash from all the crap that I have to open. You know, it seems like less work. You look at it like, oh, it doesn't look like it should have taken that long. No. Until you realize what it's made out of. And you realize, oh, that thing's made of quartz. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New Minecraft Let's Plays every single Monday, 11 a.m. such time, and good night. Hello there. Actually, it's more of a goodbye. This is my Minecraft outro. Anyways, make sure you subscribe so that we can hit our 10K goal, so we can plant 100 trees for subs for trees. Otherwise, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet, sweet watch time.